Hello, Pinkfresh friends. This is Leah Lawson, and I am super excited to share our very first release of 2022 with you today. This is a big release, this is a beautiful release, and I can't wait to share everything with you. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So, up first, we have this beautiful 6x8 Beautiful Blooms stamp set with coordinating products. Now, there are two one piece stamps that have all of the florals on them, and then, of course, some really nice sentiments. Now, this coordinates with the die set, which has two one piece dies in it. And then you've got this big stencil set that colors in both of those one piece stamps. And this is what it looks like when you use them all together. Now, I wanted to mention that this stencil set can technically be used alone, but you will miss all of the stems. If you don't use it with the stamp set. So we do technically suggest that you use it together, but you can use them separately if you would like. Now here are some samples from our team and welcomed guests using the new Beautiful Blooms stamp set. I will be sharing samples of all of the products throughout this entire video. So up next, let's take a look at our 4x6 floral envelope stamp set with coordinating products. Now everything is separate on this one. It just made sense with this design. You have a die set that cuts out those main stamped elements, and then you have a coordinating stencil set which colors in that flower bouquet and the ribbon. Now, the cool thing about the envelope, there really wasn't any need to color in the envelope, but the great thing about the die is it cuts a little slit in the middle section, so it makes it really easy to tuck little goodies inside of the envelope, like that flower bouquet, or you could even use it with other Pinkfresh Studio products to make this set even more versatile. It's a super whimsical, super fun set, and we think you're going to really love using all of the different pieces. Sticking in the 4x6 category, we have our new Brighter Days stamp set. Now this is another one of those one-piece stamp sets with all of the images on the one stamp. This then coordinates with that one-piece die. It also coordinates with the stencils. Now I wanted to show you guys the stencils. The last two stencils also have additional sentiments on it. Those stencils were only coloring in the leaves, so we took advantage of that and gave you a couple more sentiment options within the stencils. Those don't show on the mock-up, so I wanted to be sure and share that with you. And then this product suite also has a coordinating hot foil plate, which coordinates with all of those other products as well. So this is a fun sample of using those as well. And then I also used our solid hot foil plate to foil the reverse piece of that foil to get those more solid leaves to add as interest. Now here are a few more samples from our team. This is a lovely set. Of course, you can use all these products together, but don't forget that the images are solid, so you can also use them for watercolor or marker coloring. Speaking of hot foiling, let's take a look at all of the hot foil elements in this release. We have a new sentiment set called Fancy Script Words. These are all separate, so we love our one-piece items, but we decided to keep this one separate so it's easier to use up scrap pieces of cardstock and scrap pieces of foil. In the end, you get 8 gorgeous sentiments, and they all have a coordinating die. Now, this one is called Arch Backdrop. It is super fun. You get that beautiful backdrop that you can foil, and then a die to cut out to the inside, turn it into more of a frame, which you see on that top card. Now, you can also use our hot foil plates for dry embossing. So that top pink card is foiled in opal. That bottom card that I showed you is actually just dry embossed with a little bit of ink blending. Now we have a couple of really fun geometric options. This one is called Art Deco. You've got coordinating foil plate with a coordinating layering stencil set to color in all of those triangles. You can use both items separately or together, and of course you can also do the dry embossing technique with the hot foil plate. Here is a card I made live last week on our YouTube channel, and that is what that foiled sentiment set. I just happened to use our solid hot foil plate to foil the negative piece. Now this one is called Geo Blocks. Same as that previous set, you can foil and stencil together. You can use them separately, of course. and just a really super fun set of hot foiling products in the release this time around. We think you're going to really enjoy these new products, and our hot foiling collection just continues to grow, and we think you're really just going to enjoy these. Finally, we have a few standalone items in our release. Up first is a new stencil set. This is called Folk Art Slimline. When you use all of the stencils together, this is that gorgeous image that you get. Here is a fun card sample that I created with it using that new foil sentiment set as well. Now, this one we think is going to be huge. This is our new sparkling diamond cover plate die. This is A2 sized, so 4¼ by 5½ inches. Here is a sample of what it looks like, and it just makes this really stunning background. We think that this is going to be a huge hit. Now, this is our Artistic Blossoms die and our Curvy Foliage. These are standalone dies. I have not used the Artistic Blossoms, but you will see a couple of samples here in a minute. But look at how fun those Curvy Foliage leaves are. Such a fun set of products. Well, friends, that is our entire January 2022 release. We hope you are as excited as we are about all of the fun new products that are available, and we look forward to seeing what you create with this release. Now, we have a blog hop going on. You're going to see a ton more inspiration than what I've shown in this video, plus there are also a ton of prizes to be won. So be sure to check that out. It will be linked below in our video description. Now, finally, we do have a prize here as well. Just let us know in the comments what your favorite item is from this release. All right, friends, that is everything I have for you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.